Thank you so much for that, Ekta. Well, I'm looking at the precious metal prices because this week really seems to be sparkling bright. We have seen good demand. The decline in dollar index has been supportive. And for the Indian markets, because of Dhanteras and Diwali, the numbers are coming in quite huge on what the physical demand has been when you look at gold and silver. But our focus is going to be silver because it started as a green metal along with other many industrial commodities as well. And we are looking at the silver prices trading at almost a 3-week highs right now. So $19.5 per ounce, just about holding. Chirag Sheth, his principal consultant, South Asia at Metal Focus. He joins us on the show now. Chirag, hi. A lot of industry associates tell us that this is going to be an year when India will see record imports of silver. What is the kind of demand that we are seeing and what sectors is this demand coming in from?
Good afternoon, Manisha, and happy Diwali to your listeners. I think we've seen, very good flows into India. In fact, up till September, 8,000 tons of silver was already imported, something which is of a record in that period. I think, what is happening is that there is a broader demand recovery that we've seen in silver, both on the non-industrial usage like silverware, jewelry, investment, but also industrial demand, which is benefiting from the whole China Plus One strategy. A lot of people that we speak with are saying that they are receiving order flows from US, from Europe, something that they did not receive probably prior to 2020. So you're seeing a broader recovery across the demand segments for silver.
So while in India we are looking at a record number and 8,000 tons you say is already done, which is the highest ever, what is it that you're forecasting this year to end with?
To be honest, we were playing around with a number of 7 to 7,500 tons for full year. So this has already surpassed our expectation. We believe another, 800 to 900 tons each month could very well come into the market. So we could be very well moving past 10,000 tons for the calendar year.
Is that the highest ever, Chirag, for the whole year?
Yes, 8,000 I think was the highest for full year way back in 2016 or 17.
You also said that there's strong demand coming in from the Middle East and US as well. So what are we globally looking as in sense of a number in silver demand for this year?
Globally also, silver market is likely to see fairly decent growth. I won't be able to divulge the number because the interim silver survey is likely to be released in, 2 weeks' time. But overall, I think silver demand globally is seeing strength, especially the investment demand. You look at the silver eagle coins, which are a barometer of the global investment market, are currently trading at 40 to 50% premium. So silver at this moment is the flavor of the season in that sense.
And is it expected to be so? Are you advising investors to continue holding, accumulating silver?
I think, silver has had a very good run over the last couple of months. However, we believe that the upside could be limited. And probably over a year or year and a half, we could see a bit of downside, maybe towards $16.5 to $17 in next 12 months or so.
Chirag, a lot of people that I have been talking to tell me that between gold and silver, silver perhaps is going to be a better bet. There have been forecasts ranging between 65,000 to 80,000 on the higher side as well for the next 12 months. If you were given that time horizon, 12 months is a huge thing because we're looking at various uncertainties, interest rate hikes, recession fears. There is so much that is not sure on how the markets will react to. Would you still look at those kind of gains coming in for silver?
Not really. I think we are more, on the lower side. In fact, we believe that both gold and silver could actually see downside. And however, we believe that probably the downside for gold is, less than compared to silver, purely because of the fact that silver has had such a good run over the last, couple of months. So in that sense, if you look at on a relative basis, we believe gold would outperform silver.
And how are you looking at gold as well? Because the imports into this one seem to be quite strong. We're looking at Dhanteras, Diwali numbers ranging anywhere between that 25 to 39 tons on the higher side within a matter of that 1 week itself.
I think demand has been very, very strong. Now, what we'll have to see whether this momentum continues into the quarter, because last year, Q4 was a record quarter. If that happens, then we are well in for a 600 to 650 ton of jewelry consumption this year.
And how is the investment demand coming in for gold? Because that hasn't been so strong globally. We've seen ETF outflows just about continue.
Same thing for India, Manisha, in terms of investment demand is largely flat to marginally negative or positive. We've not seen investment demand do as strong as the jewelry demand. Also, I think in India particularly what is happening is that, as you are aware, a lot of investment demand eventually gets converted into jewelry at a later date. So a lot of people are using this price drop to directly buy jewelry rather than buying bars and coins and converting them into jewelry at a later.
All right.
Okay, all right, Manisha. Thanks very much for that. Well, that's what's taking place